In a busy animal shelter, dozens of dogs barked loudly. Each one wanted someone to take them home. People walked through the shelter, smiling at cute puppies and fluffy kittens. Children pointed, parents laughed. But in one quiet corner, a dog sat silently. He didn't bark, he didn't jump, he didn't wag his tail. His fur was messy and full of knots. His eyes looked tired and full of sadness. Everyone walked past him like he wasn't even there. No one wanted him. One day, a young boy named Ben came to the shelter with his parents. Ben had brown, messy hair and a very big heart. He loved animals, especially the ones that others ignored. While his parents looked at the playful puppies, Ben noticed the quiet dog in the corner. He walked over and knelt in front of the cage. "Why is he all alone?" Ben asked softly. A nearby shelter worker said, "He's been here for a long time. Most people want younger dogs, puppies, but he's old now. People don't choose dogs like him." Ben felt sad. The dog gave a tiny wag of his tail when Ben spoke. It wasn't much, but it was something. His eyes looked up just a little, like he still had hope. Ben smiled gently. "Hey, buddy," he whispered. "I see you." The shelter worker came closer and said, "His name is Charlie. His owner passed away. There was no one to take care of him. So now, he just waits." Ben looked into Charlie's sad eyes. He had once been loved. He had once had a family. But now he was just another forgotten dog. "He's a good boy," the worker said. "Quiet, gentle. He doesn't cause trouble. But I think he's given up." Ben couldn't stop looking at him. Then he saw something, hidden under the dirty fur around Charlie's neck. It was an old, worn-out collar. Before Ben could look closer, his parents called him to see other dogs. He stood up, but looked back and whispered, "I'll come back, okay?" Charlie didn't move, but his eyes followed Ben until he was gone. That night, Ben couldn't stop thinking about Charlie. He saw the dog's sad eyes every time he closed his own. He felt like there was something special about that collar, something no one else had noticed. The next day, Ben begged his parents to take him back to the shelter. After some time, they agreed. As soon as they arrived, Ben ran straight to Charlie's cage. The old dog was lying down, his head on his paws. But when he saw Ben, his ears lifted just a little. "I told you I'd come back," Ben said with a smile. Charlie's tail made a soft thump on the ground. Ben asked the shelter worker, "Can I sit with him in the visiting room?" She paused, then said yes. Ben sat on the floor, cross-legged. Charlie slowly walked over, sniffed Ben's hand, and gently placed his head on Ben's knee. Ben's fingers reached for the collar. He turned the dirty tag over. It was old and hard to read. But then he saw the words, faded, almost invisible. It said, "If found, please love me." Ben's eyes filled with tears. This wasn't just a dog tag. It was a message from someone who had truly loved Charlie. Maybe it was an old person. Ben hugged Charlie. "I love you already, buddy," he whispered. The shelter worker standing nearby had tears in her eyes too. "You're the first person who's ever noticed that," she said softly. "Most people just see an old dog, but you saw something more." Ben knew right then. He could not leave Charlie behind. "Mom, Dad," he called. His parents walked in. "I want to adopt Charlie." They looked at each other. "Honey," his mum said gently, "he's a little old. He might have health problems." "I know," Ben said, "but he deserves a second chance. His collar says, 'If found, please love me.' Someone loved him once, and now I want to love him too." Ben's dad knelt beside him and smiled. "That's a big responsibility, but I can tell you really mean it." After a moment, both parents nodded. "Okay," his mum said, "we'll adopt Charlie." As the shelter staff filled out the papers, Ben knelt beside Charlie. "We're going home, buddy," he whispered. Charlie's tail wagged. For the first time in months, his eyes looked a little brighter. At home, Charlie stopped at the front door. He looked unsure, but Ben gently encouraged him. "Come on, you're safe now." Charlie stepped inside. The house was warm, the floor was soft, food was waiting. Ben sat with Charlie all day, talking to him, feeding him, showing him around. Slowly, Charlie relaxed. He was starting to feel safe. Over the next few days, the neighbors came to meet Charlie. "He looks like a different dog," one said. But Ben knew Charlie wasn't changing. He was just becoming himself again. The loving dog he had always been. One sunny afternoon, Ben threw a ball across the backyard. Everyone watched as Charlie chased it, his legs stretched out, tail wagging fast. He brought the ball back, full of joy. It was the first time they saw him truly play.